Hi internet, Arc speaking, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about how to do the DK Mountain TURNSKIP. This is a pretty easy shortcut on how to do, so we'll be covering a few different methods. Those being the normal TURNSKIP, a faster spindrift method, the 2008, if you're doing it with a cart, and if you're doing it for the glitch. Now first up, unlike a lot of other shortcuts where there's different levels of difficulty and reward, like the GBA Bowser's Castle 3 Shroom, Shroomless, and then Ultra, in that order, for the DK Mountain shortcut, you should know how to do all three basic methods in case the cut is blocked or there's just too many people. It's a very narrow path that gets congested very quickly. Alright, first up, the safe and slow method. This is the method I recommend most beginners learn how to do, as it is bar none the easiest and safest method to do when there's no one around. The first step goes all the way back to the turn before the shortcut. If you're on the Flame Runner, I would recommend starting the drift as wide as you can, generally on the grass fringe on the right side. This makes it so you have a lot more playroom, so you could take a tighter line to make it easier to take the shortcut. Now, once you get to the shortcut, you're going to cancel your mini turbo, so that's done by releasing the A button before the R trigger, or A button before the B button for your nunchuck players, and you're going to slow down just a touch before you get to the gap. Then you're just going to turn right into the cut. You're sure not to hit the fence. Once you land, you're going to drift right, but not get the mini turbo, and then start charging a mini turbo to the left once you go around the second fence. Here's what it looks like without slowing down. Also, you may have noticed I do a quick little hop when doing the cut itself. I like to do this because it gives me a quick realignment, and it makes the overall trick a little bit more consistent. Now for some beginners out there, this may look really complicated, don't worry, it's not. The only two things you need to be aware of is do not release the mini turbo, sure to cancel it, and don't hit the fence. Alright, next, the 2008 method. Now, at one time, the 2008 method actually meant a particular method. However, nowadays, we refer to the 2008 method as any attempt that involves the sidewall and going up the sidewall and coming back down. It's obviously much slower than any other method that we're going to show in this video. However, it's still very useful to use if there's a lot of items blocking the cut or there's a lot of people blocking the cut. As the 2008 train, really? As the 2008 method makes you go really wide and just avoid everything. Alright, the last online method that we'll be showing in this video is the full speed method, or the non-slowdown method. The same ideas apply with the normal slowdown method, however, as the name implies, we're not going to slow down. By the way, some people also call this the spin drift method. Alright, same thing as the normal, you're going to take it kind of wide on the turn entering the shortcut. You're going to cancel the mini turbo, you're not going to release it. However, instead of slowing down, you're going to be holding that mini turbo as long as you can, and then you're going to hop or spin drift and clip the rear tire of your vehicle on the edge of the cliff. At the highest level of the game, this is the method that you'll see most of the time, as it's not only faster, it gives less time to be bumped from the back by someone who's moving a little bit faster than you. Plus, the spin drift method also allows you to take a really tight line, because by adding the spin drift, you don't need all that extra, room on the left side to clear the cut. Alright, these last two methods are more targeted toward time trials, both karters and people who are interested in getting a glitch time. For the kart method, the turn before the shortcut, you're actually going to release the mini turbo, or more accurately, cancel the mini turbo at the sharpest point of the turn. Then you're going to drift right into the cut and let the vehicle slide outward right off the cliff. Once it lands, you're going to catch it and bring it back around and get a super mini turbo. It's actually really simple how to do it with a kart. The only thing you need to be mindful of is the sliding mechanics that karts have. Because after the mini turbo, you're going to have to trust that the vehicle is going to realign itself right onto the bridge so you don't fall off. It's actually the same idea on how you do the downhill where the three ramps are. Alright, lastly, glitch. Now unfortunately, I could not get a clean attempt out of myself on doing the glitch cut properly. The closest I got was a single spin drift hop, and I got lucky with the really low clip that allowed me to finish the turn. So I decided to contact our local guru when it comes to DK Mountain, Logan, the current world record holder for DK Mountain, and he gave me some pointers. Alright, so first up, disclaimer, this is not a video about how to do the DK Mountain glitch. However, it is important to understand once you clip through the fence, there are a few different places that you could land. Ideally, you would want to land closer to the left where the grass is, because that gives you the most amount of time to react and input the two drifts before the shortcut. Now these two drifts before the shortcuts each serve a certain purpose. The first drift is just a normal drift to the right. This serves as an anchor point for consistency and also allowing you to take a slightly tighter line. According to Logan, this is supposed to be a delay drift, however, when I tried to do it on my own time, I noticed I instinctively did 08. Now the second hop that we do is actually the exact same idea as the spin drift method. It allows us to take a slightly tighter turn, which prevents us from hitting the fence before the bridge. Also, I probably should mention, if you are trying to do the glitch method, you'll want to shroom and then drift into the fence, so drift right, in between the fence and the zipper, but slightly more on the zipper side. Be sure to check out Logan's world record, I'll be sure to link that in the video description, and try to match his timings on how he approaches the fence. Alright, that's pretty much it from me. I want to let you know that I'm streaming on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so if you have any questions about Mario Kart Wii, or Valorant, I play both games, be sure to drop me a follow, link in the video description. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff on your way out, like, commenting, subscribing, and I'll see you next time.